All right, thanks, guys. We improved to 2-0 in our last two daily best plays yesterday on my Patreon website. It's going to put us at 11-3 in our last 14 crowd pleaser teasers. And the good part is we have another crowd pleaser teaser package pick going off tonight. Not a great day yesterday, just 2-3 on that website, but we do have over 1,100 members currently active. We have a nice slate of games going off tonight, so we're looking to certainly improve. But guys, we are red hot in a bunch of different packages. We do daily premium sports picks on that website, beginning at just $1.99 through the end of the month. And like I said, we have a bunch of different packages we are red hot in right now. So if you want to check that out, my current record is right on the home page. All you have to do is click the link in the description section below. Once again, that is patreon.com/BrockPage. Now, guys, we got ourselves a nice slate of NBA action. Not a huge slate, but definitely some interesting spots and angles. So let's go ahead and dive into it. Once again, all starts Eastern Standard Time. We've got ourselves the Pistons taking on the Sixers, 7 o'clock Eastern tip-off in South Philly. The Sixers are laying 11 points at home, total at 215. Money's on Detroit and the under in this one. Philly opened 12, down to minus 11. Total open 216, down to 215. The Pistons are plus $6 on the money line. Now, if you like the Pistons in this matchup here, that's a lot of points to be catching, especially against a Sixers team that's kind of bruised, battered, and struggling. But having said that, Detroit, they've lost their last 4 straight. They're just 1-11 straight up in their last dozen. Derrick Rose still out indefinitely. Knight is listed as questionable. Detroit bottom 10 in scoring, bottom 3 in offensive rebounding. They're just 9-23 straight up on the road this year. And they are tied with the Knicks for 12th place in the Eastern Conference, 25 games under 500. Now Detroit, they rank in the bottom 3 in defensive field goal percentage, bottom 3 in road scoring. They're averaging just 105 points per contest when they travel. Now, Philly, on the other side, they are 60% against the spread in their last 10. 28-2 straight up at the Wells Fargo Center. Now, Ben Simmons, he's still out, but Joel Embiid, he's listed as questionable. We could see him in a limited role tonight. And Josh Richardson, he's been upgraded to probable. So the Sixers starting to get a little bit healthier here down the home stretch. Philly, top 5 in home field goal percentage. On the offensive side of things, they're also in the top 10 in home offensive rebounding. Tobias Harris, 19 points a game, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. Al Horford, 12 points a game, 7 rebounds, 4 assists for him. The Sixers rank in the top 10 in shooting the 3 ball at home. Top 3 in home points allowed. They're giving up just 102 points per contest in the friendly confines. Now, the Sixers are 5-0 to the over in their last 5. Meanwhile, 6 out of Detroit's last 9 got over the total as well. I'm going to lean toward the Sixers minus 11 in the over 215. Next game, Charlotte, Miami, 7:30 South Beach. The Heat are minus 10, total 212. Money's on Miami and the over in this one. Half a point move toward the Heat and a half a point move upward on that total. Miami opened 9.5 up to minus 10. Total open 211.5 up to 212. Right now, Charlotte's plus 445 on the money line. Now, if you like Charlotte in this matchup here, they have dropped 4 out of their last 5. They've also won just 12 out of 33 games away from home this year. They rank dead last in scoring on average per game, dead last in offensive field goal percentage. They're currently in 10th place in the Eastern Conference, 20 games under 500. They rank in the bottom 10 in offensive rebounding, bottom 10 in defensive rebounding. They're averaging just 101 points per contest when they travel. Now, Miami, on the other side, winners of 5 out of their last 6. They are 27-4 straight up on their home court. They rank in the top 3 in shooting the 3 ball, top 3 in defensive rebounding as well. Now, guys, Jimmy Butler's questionable for tonight's action. Tyler Herro, he's questionable as well. But Jay Crowder, he's been upgraded to probable. Should see him tonight. Goran Dragic, he's averaging 16 points a game, 3 rebounds, 5 assists. Bam Adebayo, 16 points a game, 11 rebounds for him. And Kendrick Nunn, 16 points a game, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Miami ranks in the top 5 in home scoring, top 3 in home offensive field goal percentage. The Heat, 4th place in the Eastern Conference, 41-23 overall for the year, 18 games over 500, and just 2 games back of Boston for the 3rd seed. Now, 7 out of Miami's last 10 did get over the number. They're also 21-10 to the over on their home court. I'm going to lean Miami Heat minus 10 in the over 212 in that contest. Next game, Knicks, Hawks, 7:30 Atlanta. The Hawks are laying 4.5 at home, total 232. Money's on the Knicks and the over in this one. Atlanta open as the 5-point favorite, down to minus 4.5. Total open 230 up to 232. Right now, New York is plus $1.65 on the money line. Now, the Knicks have dropped 7 out of their last 10 games. They're also just 9-23 straight up on the road this year. Bottom 3 in scoring, last in free throw percentage. They're currently in 12th place in the Eastern Conference, 25 games under 500. The Knicks also rank in the bottom 3 in defending the 3-ball, bottom 5 in road scoring. Now, Atlanta on the other side, they're a little bit banged up. Bembry's out, Graham's questionable, but Atlanta very good against the number on their home court. 21-12 against the spread at home. They rank in the top 10 in offensive free throw percentage. Trae Young, 29 points a game, 4 rebounds, 9 assists. Cam Reddish, 11 points a game, 4 rebounds for him. Atlanta victories over Dallas and Miami within their last 10 games. Now, total-wise, Atlanta 60% to the over in their last 10. They're also 20-13 to the over on their home court. I'm going to lean Atlanta minus 4.5 and the over 232 in that game. And before we go ahead and move on, just want to take a quick timeout and once again welcome you to the show. Got some lines and personal leans out for Wednesday's NBA action. Happy Wednesday to you. Happy Hump Day to you. The weekend is right around the corner. Now, guys, before we go ahead and move on, just got to quickly remind you once again, I've got to remind you to check me out on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage. Where once again, we improved to 2-0 in our last 2 daily best plays on that website yesterday. We're also 11-3 in our last 14 crowd pleaser teasers on that site as well. We do daily premium sports picks on that website beginning at just $1.99 through the end of the month. We'll bill you the day you sign up and then the first of every month following that. But once again, guys, we are over 1,100 members currently active on that site. We did go 2-3 yesterday. Not a great day for us, just 40% on a Tuesday, but we're certainly looking to do better today. We have a couple really good spots that we're looking to capitalize on. Now, guys, you might be wondering, why would you, buy a package on Patreon when you can get, all the picks here for free on YouTube? And that's certainly a great, thought, a great consideration, and you're exactly right. I give you the picks here for free on YouTube, but the problem with that is if you were going to bet every single game on the board, side and total, it's certainly not a winning formula for success. The math becomes aggressively against you the more games you play, especially if you're playing the entire slate. So what I do on Patreon, I make life a lot easier for you. I break it down and focus in on just 3 to 4 premium picks per day, sometimes 4 to 5 premium picks per day. They're high percentage picks, games that I personally have action on. And I'll tell you this much, my current Patreon record, is a whole lot better than it is here on YouTube, handicapping every single game on the board. So, if you want to check that out, my current record is right on the homepage. All you have to do is click the link in the description section below. Once again, that is patreon.com/BrockPage. All right, guys, we got some more games to cover here on YouTube, so let's go ahead and dive into it. All starts Eastern Standard Time. On deck, we've got the Nuggets taking on the Mavericks, 8 o'clock Dallas. The Nuggets are laying 1 point on the road, total at 218. Now, we did see a flip of the line in this one as Denver opened as the 1-point dog. We also saw a 1-point move downward on the total as well. Denver opened +1, now -1. Total open 219, down to 218. Denver 5-3 straight up in their last 8. 18-13 straight up away from home. They rank in the top 10 in offensive field goal percentage, top 10 in points allowed. They're currently in 3rd place in the Western Conference, 22 games over 500. Just 1 game back of the Clippers for 2nd place in the West. They rank in the top 5 in defensive rebounding, top 10 in points allowed on the road. Nikola Jokic, 20 points a game, 10 rebounds, 7 assists. Jamal Murray, 19 points a game, 4 rebounds, 5 assists for him. And Will Barton, 15 points a game, 6 rebounds, 4 assists for the Nuggets. Now, Dallas on the other side, losers of their last 2 straight games. They also failed to cover the point spread in 5 out of their last 7. Curry, Kid Gilchrist, and Willie Cauley-Stein, they are all listed as questionable for tonight's action. Dallas a little bit banged up here on the home stretch. So with all that in mind, I'm going to lean toward the Nuggets on the road here. Give me Denver -1 in the over 218 in that contest. All right, next matchup. It is going to be Utah taking on